shit, I'm the shit, just give it up.
Hell-bent on wisdom, so I found the virgin on the street with hunger pains. Fed her needles so the Novocaine would numb her brain. Then I found a couple more for a whole stroll. My dead mommy would be proud, I got more goals. Got into porn, legitimate, envisioned it. Until my kids became addicted to prescription shit. Icarus had more gifts than St. Nicholas, but that lust for the fire was his licorice. So he signed his soul with blood in triplicate. Getting his wings clipped, couldn't consider it. Icarus had more gifts than St. Nicholas, but that lust for the fire.
There's something about
So he signed his soul with blood in triplicate. Getting his wings clipped, couldn't consider it.
I hear you chirping at the precinct. Something like a bird when it sings. Don't make me come there and cut your wings. Put them in a deep fryer, make you see sire. If I'm hitting on the mic, you gon' see fire. Picture that, flick it with a camera. I want all the smoke like it came from Canada. You don't want none of this, you an amateur. Show me you don't want to handle a struggle and
Yo, what the fuck did that mean, nigga? Like it came from Canada. You know the smoke, the wildfire?
Yeah, I explained it and it made it even funnier for him.
Oh my god. That's fucking crazy.
Yo, that's hilarious. Give him a mic check, Quest.
Yo. What we sounding like over here, B? Got me sounding like I'm
Hey,
a peasant.
There you go. We in the mother
man.
flipping building.
It's good.
Hey, yo, Tales from the Script is live and in effect.
Yes, sir.
Hold on, I'll get the drop real quick. This is an episode of Stop Your Shit. It's your boy G.I. the Character with special guest, my twin counterpart, just a little darker than I am, and I got more hair. I got my man in the building today.
No head. Nigga, no head.
Yo, listen. I want all the smoke like it came from Canada, all right? Yo, shout out my nigga Last Measure.
Shout out to Last Measure, son.
Yo, what you guys just heard in the beginning was a song called Icarus. Having myself, Quest, Last Measure, and Elio on it. The beat was produced by none other than Finster. So for all you people that have ever worked with Finster and never got a beat, you know what I mean? Start hating.
Yeah, start hating immediately.
Start hating,
We
yo.
got one. And we didn't even ask for it. So
No,
that's my nigga,
he asked for us.
Yeah, word. He asked for us. I'm not used to that no more.
Nah, he
You know
asked for
what I mean?
us. The nigga said, yo, I want you guys to be on this beat. Who? All four of you. Really?
Say less. Say less and I rap more.
And I think niggas gave him the verses in like a week.
Nah, facts.
Oh, shit. What's good, though, Sheep? Nice to have you in the motherfucking building. Feel me? Saint or
man.
Sinner.
Sinner,
Coming
son.
out. Saint or Sinner dropping Friday.
Dropping Friday. Y'all already know, man. This is probably one of, like, our illest videos, man. This is a
This
high,
probably up there.
Like, this kid, even the director was just like, yo, y'all number one, he was like, y'all wildin'. And number two, I like the way y'all work with this fucking scenes, man. This is a different
was
type of
wild,
video that y'all about to see on Friday. But then, yo, the track is called Saint or Sinner. We had to take it a step further, no?
Nah, absolutely.
You
Like,
know?
we would have, like, it wouldn't be, if we would have just came off rapping in front of a stoop, it wouldn't have been, like now
In
with,
front of a bodega or some
you know,
shit,
like what the, and we were in front of the bodega, but we didn't really, it wasn't for the rap, it was for the more cinematic scene. Like now
Yeah.
what 2023 for what the greats have shown, you gotta show a movie in your 2-minute video. You know, you have a 2-minute video, you have to show a movie. Even our producer, shout out to Life of Scene. That's the production team. You know what I mean? Shout out to Look at Dame. Shout out to Made You Look photos.
Yeah.
Shout out to Hootie. That's all the Instagram names. I'll put them also in the description and shit. But shout out to the production team because, you know, they all came correct with jobs to do and they all like filled it. It was very easy for us to be just the rappers and the creators of the project because they gave us full control. You know, when I brought the treatment to him, he said, "All right, I got you for the pieces that you were missing." That's crazy for somebody to say that to you right away. Like, yo, I got you for the. I know what you missing. You know what I mean? Like,
Yo, man, me personally, man, and shout out to all the man, yo, Dame, and yo, man, it made you look, and you know what I mean? Like, it was like, you know, I've done a lot of videos, and I paid some money for videos that I wish I didn't pay, and then I paid money
think
for
we
videos
paid-
that I got what I paid for. But this one was like in between plus more because it came with the team. Like this is my first time, and it sounds crazy. I got all these years invested into music,
But nobody really
I never
moves like
seen
him,
I
though.
never seen a like a production team.
Nobody
show, behind
moves
the
like him,
scenes,
though.
You know, like
He said it. He said it like when I spoke to him on the phone. We spoke for like 4 or 5 hours, and you know he said when you call me and you give me your budget, you call me and you give me your budget and tell me what your budget is. I fill in everything else from there. And he really came to come, and take notes. I want everybody that watches, been watching my stories, take notes in the fact of, like I said, everybody's doing a job. All you people that edit videos, if you have to spend $100 more out of your pocket to pay a cameraman to come, pay that. Because for us as artists, it made us feel great.
oh yeah.
It made us feel great when the dude, like, yo, stand there, let me get a picture of you in that. Yo, stand there, and, yo, let me get this. And then when we
100
see,
times, 100 times.
what? It makes us feel awesome.
100 times.
Like, yo, when you guys see the video, you would think it took us a week to shoot. It probably took us 6 hours total.
Yeah.
6 hours total. Amongst 2 days because he wanted to wear the outfit in the ring came.
Hey, look, yo, when y'all see the video, y'all gonna understand why the rain came. Like, I almost had to build my own ship to get away and shit.
Yo, this shit was great, man. Like, I can't, it's almost second nature when it comes to making these videos. You know the biggest problem that me and this nigga have is not having time. If me and this dude had the mindset we had now, but we was 17 again, like we would have been out of this world with what we're able to show you guys. Yeah. But it's a little hard because you grow up, time. I won't say money because we're both hardworking gentlemen that pay for what we want. But it's not only paying for it. We made this video. We got to shop it around. We got to send it to the people. He just hit me, yo, next week, let's go to Gorilla Grooves. Like, we got to be in, it's not just making the video and paying somebody for their services to go ahead and do you something. You have to take what was made. Like, if I took my shirt press and bought a shirt press, the shirt press is not going to press his own shirts.
Nah, facts.
You still got to put in some work even after the product is created. And the shit that we make now, it's amazing because
Like, but see,
it's not like we had bad videographers. It's not like
no.
we had bad videos. We've come out with some dope videos.
Oh, nah, hell yeah, man. Yo, I had, yo, man.
Shout out to my nigga Physic.
Yo, I had Donald Cole. I used Brian Kane. I've used some people, man. Like, shout out to.
Well, we had
like
Cade.
Houseborn
We had
Doctors,
Cade, yeah.
like I've had especially a huge shout out to Physic. You know what I mean? Like I've had some good people to shoot some really good videos for me. 'Cause I'm always a big video guy. Like even if I don't make it in hip hop or whatever, I don't care. But there's things I'm gonna leave behind a legacy with. That's footage of behind the scenes footage, me recording, me rapping, me having fun. Cause we don't do no home party videos no more. But like who is keeping track of all the parties and the good times people are having? They don't do that no time. But that's what I want to leave behind. I want to leave behind my music and all this footage and video of like, hey, that's my dad, So like, even my grandkids can see me or my great quest, you know what I mean? Like what
and that's and I try to express that to everybody because everybody come on, everybody has a stigma or a thought on this being famous or superstars or just what bugs me out nowadays is when you almost feel shameful to tell people you're a rapper if you're not a successful rapper. Because when you tell, like, when I notice I tell people, like, oh, what do you do? I'm like, I rap, I do this. You rap too? Because everybody now
that's
raps.
the two word. Do you rap too, or you do videos?
You know what I'm saying? Like there's nothing new under the sun, like Nas said. And in order to be special, you got to make yourself special. But you don't have to be special to the rest of the world to be special. Having podcasts, having music videos, having albums. How many albums you got, Quest?
Released with including you 6.
So if you think about my man has 6 different versions of himself in life that shows representation through music. And music is the language of the universe. So in some sense, he created something. We create things that will be timeless. It don't have to live on a DSP. It don't have to live on a SoundCloud. Word. It can live with you on a CD in your possession, on your computer. It's your music. It can live with just you and your family.
It can live on the internet.
My nigga, when Prince died, how many songs he had in his vault? Really think about it. And the rest of the world, we still haven't heard of that music. That just sits in his vault. You know what I'm saying? And it's because you.
And what? That's been how long?
Oh, he's been dead for a
Like,
little while now.
like 10 years?
That family
something
ain't
like
giving
8
that up.
years,
That
something
family
like
ain't giving. His masters. I think they. What was his masters worth? Like $500,000. His masters was worth.
I mean, $500 million.
$500 million. Yeah, $500 million. His masters was worth.
Yeah.
That's crazy. You know what I mean? And that's the thing. See what he created? Even in death, he'll live forever.
And that was at that time. Because right now, Damon Dash just sold his masters a couple years ago. I think.
What masters Damon Dash got?
I think
Rockefeller?
I
He
think
got
all
Rock.
shit on the Rockefeller.
Really?
Yeah.
So what? You think Hove only owned what Hove made, but
Yeah.
everything that the teams made went under Rockefeller Publishing? Genius. These geniuses.
Yo, Damon Dash know how to move, man. He's a smart businessman, man.
Yeah, he just it sucks to see the fall from the top. You know what I'm saying? Like you could only go but so far in a partnership.
Yeah, but you can't
So
stay-
they say.
Yeah, but you can't stay at the top for forever neither. Because I'm pretty sure he's still making a lot of money.
Oh, Dame
But
Dash.
he's just not the head of the stake of a big corporation no more. And to be honest, like nobody wants to be there for forever neither. There's gonna come a time and place where you don't want to be that dude who has to make all these decisions and deal with the headaches and all this bullshit. Sometimes you just want to have your time and spend your time and do whatever that you want to please, making that amount of money that you know you can make.
Absolutely.
You know?
Sometimes you'll be okay with the cap. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you can accept the cap and absolutely. But I will say one thing. Seeing this video and how we made it, I don't think that our cap or our ceiling is even, we can't even see it. I mean, I don't even notice it. Like it was really freaky. It was really freaky how this came about. Shout out to Jam Young. Because if we didn't decide to go meet Jam Young in Astoria that night, we wouldn't have had this conversation about a video and him putting us on to a videographer that he stumbled across.
Yeah, work.
Like,
Facts.
the internet can be used for so much good, and I love hunting videos and I love women shaking their asses. But all the other shit, you know what I mean? Like, this is where the internet can be used for good. You just see a dude. He had a price point. You know, immediately what can stray away people is a price point. You get what you pay for, but sometimes you pay for what you don't get. We've paid for things before, sessions, things, and we don't get the turnout that we wanted. So we took a gamble on this guy's work. Quest said, yo, let's do it. Started the conversation. Guy answered the conversation. Yo, Dame was so good to us because the price that he gave was a for sale price during a certain amount of time.
He had like a fire sale, yeah.
We shot our video after the sale price.
A couple of days after, yeah.
And we still got the sale price to go to show you how professional he was in the way this came about. You know, so it was simple. We came to the table. You know, 2 heads are always better than one. 2 pockets are always better than one. Keep that in mind. There's no problem buying a house, 5 people invested in it. There's no problem. Each of y'all own a piece of the house. Each of y'all own something. It's better than owning nothing. So when me and him come to the plate on anything, whether it's his project, my project, don't matter. It gets split in half.
Team gotta move, man. Team
That's
gotta
how
move
that's how a
together.
team moves. I mean, that's how we manage. And I want you guys, whether you're a team, whether you're trying to put something together in the future, anybody that's involved, allow them, if they want to have a stake in the business and what's made. We both own this video. We both own these albums. We both own it. If they want a stake in it, all they got to do is put a little bit of equity up. Because a little bit of equity will help you get further having
Facts.
some help.
You're like a whole, like, yo, man, any team and anybody doing business with each other, they need to understand not everybody can be Michael Jordan.
Nope.
But you can all be Michael Jordan.
Fuck that. You
when
need
you're-
cool coach.
when your
You
time
need a
is
Kerr.
up- No, there's always gonna be a Michael Jordan. It just might not. It's not gonna be you every time. It's gonna be your turn to be Michael Jordan. Then it's gonna be my turn to be Michael Jordan.
you be
Then
mad?
it's gonna be the next dude. Yo, he's on.
Would
our
you be
team.
mad if Michael was white? If Michael Jordan was white, Chinese, any other race?
No.
No, right? So like like you just said, when it's your time to not be the man, you can't be mad at the next nigga that's the man. Especially if you're part of the Magic. We got to see Jordan play. No matter what he was, we got to see him play. Imagine the kids that didn't get to see him play. That they got Kobe, but Kobe, there's just 2 different monsters.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's 2 different leagues. There's 2 different. We actually got to see him play. Why? Because we're not gonna be prejudiced. You think if Michael Jordan's team was prejudiced against him being that dude, he would have got that far? They wouldn't have passed him the ball. There would have been fights. Always an issue. They had to understand that this nigga is the man right now.
And all those people on that team, and we could stray away for just a hot second, but
Go ahead, go.
all those people on that team, on Michael Jordan's team, they could talk about how, like, yo, I didn't like the way he treated us and all that. Pippen says he isn't the greatest, but yo, this man also gave you all those championships. This man helped y'all. If y'all couldn't show y'all true selves and how y'all balled, because if y'all would have went to any other team, y'all might have been the number one, but y'all wouldn't have been the number one like Mike.
There's levels. You
That's
could have
what
been
I'm saying,
number
like,
one, but there's a difference.
You would have been the same. You wouldn't have been at the same level one as Mike. So if you in 94, 95, if Pippen's leaving to a different team, let's think about it. And regardless of what team he's going to, and if he's facing Mike, pretty sure Mike's gonna get the best of him every fucking time.
Absolutely, and not only that, Mike made people better. Due to the fact all the attention was on me, when it's your time, why you think Kerr got the shot? When it's your time, yo, here. Because they all on me. They all on me. You make people better around you when you shine. Yeah, as long as it's the right people.
So basically, and what they can say what he want to say, but like a true person who just always wanted to claim and whatever the shit, he would have took that shot. Why not?
Oh,
I've seen
absolutely.
Kobe Bryant take a shot with 5 people on him. Still
Absolutely.
made it, but he still took the shot.
Absolutely. But
And
that's
LeBron.
greatness.
LeBron would never take the shot. And Michael Jordan always takes a shot.
He
but
said LeBron will never take the
LeBron
shot.
never take the shot. Michael Jordan always took
LeBron
the
will
shot.
get
but
into
that
acting
one point,
mode.
That one point when Michael probably felt like he should have took the shot, he didn't, and they won. That just goes to show you the high IQ of ball of the level of basketball. Michael. That's why I always put Michael Jordan number 1 above LeBron.
Well, I don't put Kobe above LeBron.
I do, and I don't. Like, it's always a fight for number 2 between Kobe and LeBron.
I mean, who got more rings?
Well, Kobe does.
All right, who got more MVPs?
Overall,
Yeah,
I think LeBron does.
probably, right?
Yeah.
Because LeBron's a better all-around player.
LeBron's an overall better player, but like, and this is why I always this is my decision factor, right? Like, LeBron is like the ultimate team player, but
Okay.
then you also need that player that needs to understand, I am the best person on this team, and I gotta take that shot. I gotta do what I gotta do, and I sometimes I feel like I need to put LeBron too, but regardless of the fact, in any wavering order, the top 3 in forever till I die is always gonna be Michael Jordan, and 2 and 3 is gonna float between LeBron and Kobe. And I just base it off of like videos I watch. Sometimes I feel like, damn, I watch some old games and I watch some old shit, but like LeBron's been doing it for a very long time at a very high level.
No,
Like,
LeBron is the GOAT.
he's
He's a GOAT, but he's his own GOAT. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know we only compare them because it's the same sport. But other than that, in their style of play, in the way they're floor generals, in the way that they got their accolades, whether it be their rings or MVPs, there's nothing really similar except how they've captured their moments in the game. When Kobe hits a 3 from deep, 2 seconds left. When LeBron hits a deep, when you capture the game, what's crazy is we don't put Curry up there. Is Curry one of the top 5?
He's definitely top 10.
Not top 5 though.
Top 5, but I think a little bit hard about it, man. Because I don't think
Go out there. Go.
I really
All right,
don't.
sit.
I don't really
Relax.
think like Steph Curry. We can only say Steph Curry changed the game only in the ways of 3-point shooting. But that's it. But who did it before him was Ray Allen. And the reason I like Ray Allen was because Ray Allen transitioned himself into a 3-point shooter, because he wasn't a 3-point shooter like that. Like when he came
He
up
used
to
to dunk, no?
Yeah, when he was on the Supersonics, when he was on the Seattle,
to dunk, go to the hole.
Man, like, yo, man, he was nasty. And then he still was nasty, just transitioned his game. Like, he went bald and started realizing he's getting a little older. You know what I mean? You have to get better at shooting. When you can't just drive to the hole all the fucking time and disrespect people, and you know what I mean, you're not gonna be able to do that.
Not
your
that.
whole
Yeah,
life.
you can't do that your whole
know?
thing. Like you know who I saw that with? Jerry Stackhouse and Vince Carter. Towards the end of their careers, they couldn't be that in paint threat that they were. So unfortunately, what happened to them is their whole game kind of fell apart.
Yeah.
Vince Carter's last year's was bad. Stackhouse last year's was bad. With the last thing, like
I think he averaged like 10 points, but still, like, and he was coming off the bench, but still, like, when Ray Allen was coming out, Like, yo, Ray Allen was like, that nigga was just draining threes.
Nah, when he was on Miami,
mean?
when he
Like-
was on Miami, he it was really when he was on Boston that we got to see the great Ray Allen, in my opinion, the 3-point shooter. Or do you think he was a better player on Miami? Because he won championships with both teams. We don't talk about Ray Allen enough, neither.
That's
B.
what I'm saying. Man. Was he an issue with the Celtics? Who drafted him?
He was with I don't know about initially, but I know he was with Boston.
Was it the Bucks? I think the Bucks drafted
The Bucks, yeah, he was on the Bucks.
I think the Bucks drafted him, right? If I'm not bugging, I don't know. Let me see. Let's see how my memory serves, right? You think I should have a sports podcast? I got to make sure my shit is right.
Well, that's why we have computers too.
Yeah.
Ray Allen. All right, let's see teams. All right, here we go. Bucks 96 to 2003, Supersonics 03 to 07,
Yeah.
Celtics 07 to 2012, and then Miami for 2 years.
See that whole Celtics to the Heat wave, that was a different, cause like the Supersonics and the Buck Ray Allen was totally different. That was Jesus Shuttleworth. He was dope, man. Like, yo,
He used to dunk,
Ray
he used to-
Allen
I
was
remember.
mad ill, man. Like, and then
Latrell Sprewell was ill when he was on the fucking
they would fuck around and choke his coach.
what?
Fuck around and choke his coach and shit.
Yeah,
like.
he did more than that on the Knicks though. He just fucking.
Wait.
He was all right on the Knicks, but it just sucks that they couldn't get it together. They
Well-
had Allen Houston. They had fucking.
Well, the Knicks never had a good surrounding. The Knicks never had the cap to build a good team around them, around people with the
The
same
most
level-headed
expensive
minded.
city, one of the most expensive cities in the United States of America. You just said that the basketball team for it don't have the cap.
Well, it's cap space. You know.
I know, but it's crazy though, dog. That's
Well, it's
crazy.
not like it's baseball. Baseball, you just spend whatever the fuck money you want, and you just pay luxury tax, man. And basketball, you just can't do it. Basketball, football, you can't do it. You gotta go within your range, man. You have a budget. You have to pay these players within that budget. You have to sign these guys within that budget.
Did you see? And I know it's all right. We're 20 minutes into it. Stop your shit. We allowed to talk whatever the fuck we want to. Yo, have you seen the Lakers thing? The new one?
Oh, winning time?
Yeah.
Nah, I haven't seen it yet.
Oh,
I'm
man.
waiting for the season to end so I can watch it over quick.
Watch it. Well,
It said this is the second season, no?
no, it's the first season. Oh no, it's the second
No,
season.
second season, yeah.
But the first, it's not like the first season though. The first season was actual, like a docu-series. It was actual footage, actual conversations. They interviewed players. They interviewed Magic. They interviewed.
Really? I
This
thought it-
ain't like that.
I thought
This-
it was the actors and
This
stuff.
no, the first one with the Lakers, the first one wasn't like that. The first one was real. It was real, talking about.
No, I
docs.
saw that. No, I heard
All
about
right,
Winning
you s-
Time though, but like,
But Winning Time is the new one. Winning Time is the new one on
I
Hulu.
thought this is the second season of Winning Time.
No, you got. Let me see. No, it's not.
I remember the documentary. I saw that about Magic Johnson and all them guys and shit.
Oh, this is the second season.
That's what I'm saying, man. I'm saying second.
No,
season.
no, but see, all right, but boom, the rise of.
I saw the documentary. I
The
haven't
rise-
seen any of this though.
all right, the rise of the Lakers. You saw.
The documentary.
All right,
I saw
now
that, I saw
what
that,
they
yeah.
did was they put it into real form. They just threw actors.
Yeah,
So
just
they
portraying,
redid the
yeah.
first season with actors in it. That's all they did.
Yeah. Yo, Magic Johnson could have played
Yo,
himself.
Magic, I'm gonna tell you something about Magic Johnson, son. If this is,
That nigga has
if
the
it's the
fucking
truth,
directions to the
yo,
fucking
if
Fountain
it's
of
the
Youth.
truth that how they're depicting him, like I wonder if he had any say so. Like I wonder, and I'm sure he did. But I hope, yo, Magic, you a savage, my nigga. Yo, he was taking everything down. Like in the show, literally at a fucking church party, he's in the parking lot taking a bitch down, while his girl is in the party. Comes back to the party
At
Hey,
church.
Hey baby, gives her a kiss. Hey baby. The other girl's in the corner sweating and shit, trying to get her shit together, staring. Yo, Magic Johnson was a slut, my nigga.
Well, now, like.
Well, guess to show you got HIV, right?
That's what I was about to say. Now, do you think that's the reason? You know what I mean? But then again, who knows?
But I think that's why they're showing it in that. I think that they're showing it like that because we all know that
yeah,
he
that can be true. Like only Magic Johnson can come out and say, "Yo, I slayed some chick
No,
at a church."
nigga, he slayed chicks, B. That
No, but
nigga,
I'm saying at a church party.
nigga,
at a
for
church
no,
party in
for
the
no,
parking lot.
nigga, he's slaying chicks for no reason in this shit, just cause they look at him. He's just like, come over here, I'll take you down. Yo,
Why
hey,
not?
yo, but I
Give
will.
me some shit. Hold on.
The guy that's playing Doc. I will say everybody go check out season 2, Winning Time, the Lakers documentary. The guy's playing Doc is playing that shit very well. You know, it's one day everybody what did they say? Every dog has its day. You know, that's not always a fucking bad thing. In reality, you know, the truth of the matter is, if you strive for something hard enough, long enough, and you understand it well enough, or you're willing to have an open mind to understand it, you're able to penetrate and get into that space. Shout out to my man, please look at my ass, Ari Serrano. He's a clothes designer, and he put it out there like, yo, the only reason I get into these spaces and be around these designers is because I signed myself up as something else. Because they don't want to allow a person like me into their space because it's their space. So I got to make sure by any means necessary I get to that space. You see that type of thinking right there? That type of thinking right there is like why I know one of these albums, one of these singles, one of these things that me and this ninja do is going to pop. And I know it for a fact because of that thought process. We put ourselves in places to win. Even in loss, we still going to take that W, yo. But yo, right now, hey, let's take a shot.
Word. Oh, all right.
Take a shot. I spilled half of mine, but it's okay.
Damn,
Should I
son.
go fill it up?
Yeah, go fill that shit up.
Damn.
What kind of question is that, man? This guy over here. We're about to make a toast to our new video coming out on Friday, and he has the nerve to ask me if he should drink an empty shot glass. The nerve. I know it's only Tuesday, so fuck it. I'm pretty sure there's other people taking shots with us right now, even though y'all
Hell
watching
yeah.
this a day
Well-
later. Whenever y'all watch this,
Well, look,
y'all gonna
this,
take a
this
shot
episode,
with us too.
Today's Tuesday. This episode will be edited and up by tomorrow night, Thursday morning for y'all.
Yes, sir.
Continue on the promo run. You know what I mean? If you check out our Instagrams and stuff, you see that we've over here been promoting the video. And like I said, I think the video has such phenomenal replay value that you'll have to see it again. You might be hitting us up asking for part 2.
I feel like they're gonna hit us up like, yo, can you direct the video or write a treatment for us?
And we will. Pay us.
And what's crazy, yo, before we take this shot, G, and toast to that, but the treatment, yo, just a little heads up, we didn't even write it. We wrote it, but never wrote it down.
Nah. It came all to us in all in one segment.
We just came and we didn't even write it down. We just had the treatment in our brain.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. Salute to that, my
yo,
G.
salute, my G. Saint or Sinner drops Friday. Now we got a special treat for y'all. I ain't gonna play the audio so you don't get the full effect to the day of. For all the people that check this episode out, I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all a sneak preview.
There's something about being
Poor little fellas. All those cute little maggots. Our story is about a man with nobler ambitions. He likes to kill human pests, and he does it.
Priest, homie just got out of work, long day. You know what I'm saying? He a humble man, maybe
Yo,
some
it was mad-
skeletons in his
I had
closet.
mad confessions I had to deliver. You know, I was just, you know, I did about 13 masses that day. You know,
You know what I mean?
it was just a long day of work.
And me, I was just on the corner looking for a mark. I was just riding my bike, just looking for a mark. And what better mark? And before he got there, I saw a nigga pull up with his car, but he was a little gangster. And I didn't want to press him, and just in case, you know what I mean? I want to look for something easy. He pulled up with a priest outfit. What kind of... This is like God giving me a gift.
Yeah, let me just rob this lame.
Yo, I was like,
rob
fuck
this
it.
lame,
And then
yo.
he think God gonna protect him. He pulls up, leaves the windows open, car door open, key in the fucking thing. He's like, I didn't take the car.
Yo, but he shut the car off though.
And I threw
Fucking
garbage
thing,
in the
he
car.
threw garbage in the car. Took my water. Yo, man, now I'm a thirsty priest leaving work.
Yo,
and
when you
shit.
got back to the car, did you recognize anything there?
Hell yeah.
He probably has a preset. God probably just did it.
God didn't want my battery to die. You know.
So fucked up shit is that like later on in the evening after I robbed him, I already picked up my bundle. I got my ounce of weed. I'm heading back to the crib. And when I go to make a fucking right, this douchebag hits me. This fucking guy hits me with his car.
No, that's calm at its fullest.
It's bullshit.
I think he deserves. I was trying to go a little faster than what I did too, man. But
You know what's crazy? That when we shot the scene of the cars, we actually had real pedestrians in cars stop and pulling over because
I know,
they
but
thought that he really hit me.
They did. No, but you guys did, and you guys not gonna see that in the video. But yo, I was dead ass. Like people wanted to hop out. They see me wearing a priest outfit. They're looking at me like, what the fuck is going on? And they see him laying down on the side of the road, and the bike is just there. And like there's like 3 cars like waiting. Like what do I do? Like they and that's how fucked up society is. Like, if you see somebody fucked up on the street, just hop out, man. Niggas is questioning themselves to do a good deed. Like, damn, should I hop out? Do I not hop out? Like, do I hop out? Do I not hop out?
I think I saw a homie pull his cell phone out. Nigga,
about,
oh shit! Look, he hit somebody.
Oh God!
Instead of
I had to redirect traffic in a fake priest outfit. Like, nah, man, he's good. He's just pretending. Get the,
Yo, bro.
get the fuck out of the road, man.
Yo, bro, when I tell you this treatment was so solid, we ordered all the stuff from Amazon the day that we said what we needed. Body parts, a blow-up doll, a fake-up knife, a priest outfit.
Fucking Henry and Deborah.
Yo, and then we got Henry and Deborah. You'll see them later on in the video. Deborah don't play a big part in the video, but she has a great supporting role. Give that bitch a fucking Oscar.
Give her an Oscar. Yo, without her, that bag would have not been full.
Yo, and Henry, you saw Henry the whole video. He was hype. He had his bitch naked the whole video. Yeah, nigga. Yo, when Dame said, yo, he did try to get out the back of the car. I was dead, son. I was.
He did try to get. He was hoping he was slid off.
Yo, this nigga Henry was trying to escape the whole night. He was probably mad because I was kissing up on his bitch Deborah.
That's it, man. Yo, just a little short, stocky fuck.
So in the video, he hits me, takes me, instead of making the decision of calling the cops, puts me in the back of the pickup, and then proceeds to drive to the park. And you know, 50% of you is like, yo, why does he look like he did this before? Why does this look natural to him, right? And when you get to the burial spot, he already had bodies in the hole. I was just the next victim, yo. And towards the end of the video,
I was just a priest who had a lot of accidents.
Yo, bullshit. Every time he hit a kid, he buried him.
You know, like I just had a lot of accidents.
No cap. I would rather have a priest that buries his dead bodies than have a priest that molests little kids. I'm just saying.
No, that's very true. I concur with that statement.
You know what I'm saying? I'd rather have a nigga that's just killing niggas. Come in his accidents.
Yo, but like, not killing anybody though. You know what I mean? Just
to be honest, God did that. Because I robbed him, and then God let him hit me with his car. So that was just instant God's going to let him keep killing. He's killing in the name of the Lord.
And that's another reason that there was a tremendous thunderstorm late that evening.
We shot a scene in front of St. Fidelis Church in the parking lot with a 12-pack of beer and equipment. All the gates were locked except one, so we went through it.
Oh God! Just talking about it again, I already feel like I'm gonna be struck. By that
5 minutes after we shot that scene, the sky fell. Man. God decided to drop fucking loads of fucking water all over us for no reason. And it took Dame to leave back to Jersey for the rain to stop.
Yeah. And what's funny, because like the whole time Sticks is in the back seat like, yo, it's about to stop right now in like 5 minutes. 10 minutes later, yo, it's about to stop in like 5 minutes, man. Yo, it's already passed, man. Don't worry about it, man. It's not raining it's not raining over there in fucking Junction. Yo, bro, it's 20 minutes later. Yo, it's about to stop in like 5 minutes, bro. Like, it's been stopped over there. I don't know what's going on. Nah, the cloud is just over us, B. That's what's going on. So let's just cancel the rest of the day and go home. As soon as we do that, it stops raining.
Yup. And this is what I mean about like fate. You know, maybe the video wasn't supposed to be shot all that night. Maybe it was supposed to happen twice, because the magic that concluded after everything was said and done, he had to put the priest outfit on twice. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
fat ass jumping.
We had to remember the clothes we wore and rework. You know, like all the things that. And then for the second shoot, I had a Saint or a Sinner shirt, which kind of put icing. It meant it was supposed to happen that way. So good looking God for bringing the rain and shit. You know what I mean? My bad. We won't do it again.
Yeah, I plan on not.
Even though we just wrote a song, God Isn't Great. But that's a different story. We'll talk about that when we cross that bridge.
That's another one I just recorded today. So yeah, we'll definitely cross that bridge. And if anything, I'm just let Jesus know now, God, like it was his fault. He told me to ask it. I wrote my verse to the best of my knowledge as I can to make you seem like you're a good guy, not a bad one. All right.
Yeah, not me.
Not the disclaimers out there.
Not me. I question everything. I don't understand the shit that you do, my nigga. I don't know if it's God or Jesus anymore. You church people fucked everything up. Because everybody says son of God. You got the Messiah, you got Allah, you got Jesus. Everybody's like the son of a God, right? What the fuck what happened to praying just to the God?
That's what I do.
You know what I'm saying? But that's logical. We're having a brain just to the God.
Well, that's what we all do. It's just there's different religion, man.
Yeah,
Like,
but you
know,
speak.
There's a different.
People-
There's a way deep conversation that we could get into.
Since we
like,
don't no, but it is since in my opinion, since people don't have the story of a God, we don't have a story of a God, but we have a story of a Jesus. We have a story of a Allah. We have those stories that we can go ahead and sink our teeth into.
Well,
But
Allah is their God. But
that's what I'm saying. But what I'm trying to say is everybody got a different version of who's delivering
Of course.
the almighty message. In all truth, all that all y'all niggas is guessing. You can't. All y'all niggas is guessing.
to be honest, man, like they all just everybody they all like, and this is what you do when you don't have anybody to believe in anything. There's been so many religiouses like Marxism and all this shit back in the day, man. If you want to get biblical, and like in those times when societies and civilizations were first creating, everybody was creating a religion. Only the strong ones survived around the world because they just had enough people believing in them. When you have enough people believing in it,
In
what
a
do
system,
you have? You have believers. Now you have a civilization. Now you have a religion. Now you have a group of people that is differentiated from everybody else around the world. Because
And then
now
going
they're
against it,
separate.
you'll be wrong. If you go against it, you're wrong. If you say
Yeah.
something, you're wrong. And then you're exiled. And then like
It was crazy back in the day, man.
Oh, absolutely,
Thousands
absolutely.
of years ago, man, if you didn't fuck with their religion and you was in that town,
think about what you just
in that
said.
village, you out.
You only said 1,000 years ago.
Yeah.
That's not that long.
No.
That's not that long. 1,000 years ago was right there. But yo, without further ado, let's run this video.
There's something about being
Poor little fellas. All those cute little maggots. Our story is about a man with nobler ambitions. He likes to kill human pests, and he does it in front of an audience. Now that's entertainment.
Hey yo, saint or a sinner, make the lights a little dimmer. Me writing my book, this the part about a binger. New clothes and linen, had a 5-finger discount. Group home still sinning. Stimmy bring the rich on. I got robbed at the robbing. My ghouls be the goblins, we at war. My cannons always loaded at Fort Hot. Who the Capitan? Consist of rapping man plague. I'm on fire. Undertaker on that stage. Cops are like a movie, my nigga, cause you can rent them. Gotta watch out for those people with the teeth, with that venom. Intentions could be good, but the bad is the after effect. Apply me from my sainthood 5 years after my death. Have I choose a side, do or die? I'd rather not say which one takes me the highest is the ladder I'll take. Climbing from the depths of hell to make it on earth. Cause climbing up to heaven didn't ever occur. You a saint or a sinner, you a saint or a sinner, you a saint or a sinner. Let them know you a saint or a sinner, you a saint or a sinner, you a saint or a sinner. Let them show you a saint or a sinner, you a saint or a sinner, you a saint or a sinner. Let them know you a saint or a sinner, you a saint or a sinner, you a saint or a sinner. Okay. Let them show you a saint or a sinner, the nigga that saved Mark Hoffman. Didn't let him die from his own car bombing. Proving you could live a lie even as a Mormon. Priest pedophiles in Boston. Spotlight, the Vatican be knowing the truth. And it's not right. Faith is what they give to the people. At what price? Swear no more cheating. Jerk me off with a flashlight. Normally, probably shorty blowing on my bagpipe. If Batman was a killer, would it make him less realer? Saint or sinner, the punisher with a finisher. One batch, two batch, penny or dime. I rap, you rap, the difference is the rhyme. You see the other side, freedom towers over crime. Some innocent and sing, they losing the time. She gave the baby away, the promise of a better life. Like my homie died, I got relations with his wife. You a saint or a sinner, you a saint or a sinner, you a saint or a sinner. Let them know you a saint or a sinner, you a saint or a sinner, you a saint or a sinner. Let them show you a saint or a sinner, you a saint or a sinner, you a saint or a sinner. Let them know you a saint or a sinner, you a saint or a sinner, you a saint or a sinner. Let them show.
Yo, walking into that park, bro, that shit was scary.
Oh no, it's pitch fucking black.
Yo, pitch black. Yo.
Pitch fucking black.
Yo, even Dame and his whole team was like, yo, bro, like, yo, we gotta go in this shit. I'm like, yo, damn, I guess we do, man. Because, like, I remember chilling there when I was younger. You know what I mean? Like, back in the days, we used to go there and smoke weed and drink beers and shit.
Yup.
But, like, haven't
Yeah,
did
but
it,
we
haven't
kinda-
did it in, like, 18 years.
And not
20
only
years.
that, like when we used to go at night, I don't think it was like that dark.
It was that dark.
It was.
It was that
Yeah,
dark.
cause I never like I I get freaked out a little bit by the darkness. Remember the nigga that popped out?
Yeah, bro, he's just walking through. He's walking through the park.
No music, no phone, no lights.
No, he had headphones.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, he was just walking though, but no lights though. He's just like he knew where he was going.
This nigga Dame said, "Look, I'm not going that way."
Yeah, I didn't know if that shit was an apparition or no, but I know I didn't want to go left no more. I knew where I'm going. I'm leaving right to where the
everything we did in that park was enough to call a seance. We had fake
bro.
body parts everywhere. We had a shovel, a priest outfit. We're all criminals,
The song is
thugs.
Saint or a Sinner.
The song is Saint or a Sinner. What we're rapping about, if there was ever a time for us to get struck by lightning, it was definitely one of those 2 days.
Definitely, without a doubt, yo.
But to be honest, we did get lightning, and we struck it on you guys with this video.
Facts.
I can't stress enough. Shout out to the production team for really putting this shit together with us. Shout out to my brother. Yeah, every time we come to work and put something together, this always gotta, cheers. This always happens this way. And what's phenomenal, it's getting, as intricate as that video is, it's getting easier and simpler for us to put shit like that together. So just look forward to more of these songs, more of these movies being put together. You know what I mean? Next we got Quest coming up, and we have a little double 2 video thing going on next. So it's look for us. Feel me? We're going to be dropping consistently. This Tuesday, we're going to be at Gorilla Grooves. If you want to fuck with us, there's probably room in the car for one more. Unless you look good, then you can bring your friend. You know what I mean? I'm just playing. There's baby seats in the back. You can't come, bitch. But listen, I hope y'all enjoy the fucking video. Saint or Sinner drops fucking Friday.
Word.
Know what I mean?
You haven't listened to Tales to the Script,
Yo,
man?
talk to him.
Y'all are failing yourselves. Right, I could talk about my albums all day, man, but Tales to the Script, that shit's a story.
Talk
right?
to him.
If anybody love hip hop like y'all claiming y'all do, and y'all say, "Oh man, I wish the old music was back and that old sound, man." I've been doing this for a long time. G's been doing this for a long time. If y'all see this episode and y'all still not searching it up, and y'all still wasting your time listening to whoever the fuck you listening to right now, who you don't like, man, then don't watch my shit. Don't waste your time, cause I don't need people like you. I dead ass. And I can sound as cocky as I want because we don't need that money.
It's not because it's not about that though. All it is for us is making a fan out of you. We want to make a fan out of you. We want you guys to look forward to what music we're gonna drop next, what story we're gonna tell next. I say it all the time. If you need to know anything about each of us, all you gotta do is deep in the Discog. You know what I mean? If you dip in the Discog and you go deep, you go ahead and you hear everything you gotta hear, from where the bodies are buried, you know what I mean, from where our deepest emotions lie inside of us, what really bothers us, what really pushes us. You know what I mean? If you really dig deep, you can have an opportunity to go ahead and be part of something. That's all we ever want out of people. Niggas don't give a fuck
and we're
about.
One of the few people who can actually do it.
Oh yeah, nah.
We're one of the few probably. I've listened to a lot of rappers and I can listen to their shit. Some of it sounds like it's false or whatever, but my shit, I know it's 100% true. You listen to any of our music,
you can have a story, my nigga. You can have a story. if the way you bring your story across is not proper in music, if you don't bring your story across proper, they're not gonna hear your story. So it's not like we're saying that everybody's fucking trash. No. I know when you go to Tales from the Script, Two Sides to the Tape, I know that when you hear Fifth Element, I know when you hear the Predator album, when I know when you hear Gift to the Underground, hors d'oeuvres, I know when you dip in our Discog, I know that the language is easy for your ears to go ahead and understand. It's not a different language. It's reality in life, and this is what we do
at that point in time.
You know what I mean? That's
the great thing. That's the great thing about hip hop, man. Yo, that music is for you right there in that point in time, man.
I would like to close it out on that because I should have did this and I haven't. But 50 years of hip hop, man. Give me. I've been hearing on the radio a lot of inspiring stories from people, and they're like, "Yo, hip hop has made me money, gave me a future, got me a house. Hip hop has taught me things. Hip hop has saved me. Hip hop is I've heard, and when I hear that from rich DJs that are on the radio, and I sit there and I'm like, oh shit, I'm listening to him play hip hop right now. Hip hop was just created 50 years ago, August 11th. You know what I mean? DJ Kool Herc, well, that's what they say, right? With the house party and everything. Whatever it may be, they gave it a birth date. That's his date. Yo, from the 50 years that hip hop has been alive, what has it done for you, bro? What has it done for you, and what could you? What would a life be without it? 2 questions. What has it done for you, and what would your life be without it?
Man, I tell you, I'll start with the second one because I tell you right now, a life without hip hop for me, man, that's I would 100% not be the same person I am right now. I would not be the Quest I am right now. I don't know who I would be, to be honest. Like that music was something that, not only I didn't live by it because obviously there's a lot of songs that are world-renowned, famous songs, but you didn't just live by it, but you lived by the culture, and that's what it initially started as. I live by the culture. I don't dress the way I just dress because I just thought, hey, waking up one day, I think of wearing a hat with some nice little feelers is going to look dope.
I thought about all that too, though.
You know, so like at the end of the day, I don't care if you don't call it a culture. Like, if hip-hop was strong enough, give hip-hop another, if you give hip-hop another, like, 400 more years, eventually somebody can be strong enough to convince the fucking world it's a religion.
Well,
because people could swear and do by this. You have a whole group of people who only wear rock polo. Ralph Lauren. There's a whole, you know what I mean? Like, I couldn't do it. That shit a little too expensive for me, but, like, that's what it, you know what I mean? Like, I would definitely not be me, but like that's a good and bad. You know that's a good thing in my opinion because then what it did for the world, it reunited people. It made singers and rock stars actually want to converse with people that they probably would have never saw. Like if you have 50 Cents and the Nas's and like when they're young, the Jay-Z's and all these guys, and you have all these group of famous people that we know now. If you look at them on the street, they're talented, but if they didn't have hip hop, they wouldn't be famous. You think they'll be dealing with the same people that would have noticed them just looking at their talent on the street? No. You know, but that's what hip hop does because that's what hip hop been doing.
Because
you can just rap on the street. It's a little harder now.
Do you think that hip hop needs all those parts? Like
you mean like
say
right
we didn't
now?
rap. Say we didn't rap. I could say if we didn't rap, I could say we would still have fashion. Because as a Latino, as an African American, we got fashion as Caribbean people. We got fashion. So maybe if we didn't stand out with our rapping, right? Because you still have your singers. You still got your singer, right? But if you don't stand out with your rapping, right? Because rapping is a totally different dichotomy. We're talking about you're talking to somebody in a rhythm. You're not singing. You're talking like this in a rhythm, and it gets a frequency, and then and that's 50 years of talking in a rhythm that people love, people digest. So it's like, do you think it's needed to have the language with the clothing, with the attitude, with the coming from the streets? Are all those things a necessity to make the atmosphere of hip hop thrive?
Yeah, without a doubt. Yeah, without a doubt. Because if not, the most powerful image we have right now, to be honest, is the music portion. And whatever they're so-called calling hip hop is not real hip hop. So now if we don't have the JS1s, the Germs. If we don't have any of those graffiti artists, the Marses, who want to fight for 5 points, we don't have those people keeping the art alive of what's hip-hop. It's just, and you call it graffiti and vandalism.
Even with Rock the Bells, you see what LL Cool J does? And look what 50 just did. You just went to a show. You just went to a fucking show with 50. You know what I mean? Like, if those things don't happen, if these pioneers, absolutely. If they don't keep that, because everything evolves, everything changes. Hip hop is 50 years old. Maybe in the future UFC will allow drugs.
That's a baby, man.
That's a baby.
That's a baby.
Nigga, that's not even a person's life cycle. Somebody could have started rapping at 20 and could be 70 right now,
bro. Yeah,
and been here for the whole thing.
It's not exactly.
And been here for they could have though. Like DJ Kool Herc. You know what I mean? You here? You still here?
Like I'm only like. What, 1973? So, yeah, fuck it, man. I'm only 15 years.
It's younger than hip-hop.
I'm 15 years younger.
That's crazy.
So, you know, you need that style. You need that flashiness. You need that coolness. You need that. You need that. You need that old hip hop swag, man. This new swag is not cool. The new music is not cool. Some of it's cool. That's partying and shit like that. But this is music we're talking about. You could bump in front of your kids, b. Everybody have a good time. You can't play half the music that they play now.
They
You know what I mean? In front
definitely
of your
don't have
kids, you
barbecue
them
music.
dancing, you know what
They
I
don't
mean?
have
Like,
barbecue music. They don't have the problem with nowadays music is that, in my opinion. Now, like nowadays hip hop, they missed out on the barbecue feel. They missed out on the, you know, yo, how can you could go ahead? I got a Chinese family and I could play fucking Biggie Smalls. You know what I'm saying? Fucking what's that song he did?
Hypnotize
Juicy.
Juicy.
I could play Juicy in a crowd of any
It was
type
all
of
the
people.
dream.
And everybody's over here rapping it and singing it. You know what that's called? BBQ music. That's called everybody music.
Yeah.
And the problem with today's hip hop, it's not everybody hip hop. It's aimed at a crowd because the dollar amount, where it can be extravagant for something, it could be really small as well if you're not putting out what they're asking for.
Yo, which is crazy, yo. You bring a good point up. I just had to like fucking self-analyze myself this quick second. Yo, I think I've been angry at the state of hip hop for so long. All I've been ever doing was just trying to like make the music that I think everybody like in my state of disappointment would want to hear, as opposed to what the world would probably want to hear.
I thought you were gonna say something different too. He said, "In my state of disappointment, would want to hear," because the way I feel about the situation, I think that's what you guys need to hear. Yeah, that's a confusing.
See, but there's two things, because you got to make enough music to have the world want to hear, and then you have to have even a way more abundance of music.
That's why Pac did it that way.
20% of your catalog can go to the world. The other 80% of your
It's
catalog
really you.
gotta be for your fans.
Really, yeah, it's really for your nest,
It
for your
gotta be,
people.
it gotta be for you, and then I'm not saying you're losing yourself for making that music for the world. It can be true, but you have to understand, you know, it's just not New York or your neighborhood, your people who living in a basement, your downstairs neighbor, your fucking dude.
Well, you know what it is too. Like 50 said it, people evolve, but there's a difference between like evolving and being something different, and then just doing it for the money in the moment. You know, if you momentarily, actors do that. That's what actors get paid for. Actors do that. Entertainers and actors, in my opinion, they're two different things. Actors entertain, but like when you see performers and artists, and we're different monsters. We get paid and acknowledged for being ourselves. So when and who's to say that this hip hop music really isn't them? I just think it really isn't them, because I know that hip hop music, the reason it changes every 10 years is because the generation changes in a sense of their needs and wants. Yes. Back in the day, it used to be everybody selling crack, selling drugs. Then we were watching our people die. We were watching our people overdose. We were watching the way we get treated for police officers. Kind of similar today, right? We was watching all that, and this is what people rapped about. This is what people talked about in their songs back in the day, the first pioneers of hip-hop. And then in the 90s, we got some balls. And then in the 80s, it was dance music. We was like, yo, fuck that. We know that all this shit goes on, but let's dance. Hip-hop in the 80s was dance. Hip-hop in the 70s was what we going through and what we seeing. Hip-hop in the 90s, nah, nigga, we busting guns. We saw Casino. We saw the fucking gangster movies. We see how these people ride for each other and do things.
We live just like them, bro. We ain't got bread, though. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, fuck it. I did that shit last week.
And then in the 2000s, we wanted to dance again. If you see what hip hop does, we went
to down south dance.
But we wanted to dance again though. Fact of the matter is, we accepted it because everybody wanted to dance, and that's where it created all these weird type of dancing styles. The Dougie, the Laffy Taffy, and I'll blame you, Diddy. You started with the Harlem Shake. You know what I mean? Like when you think about these dances that were given to the culture of hip hop, all it was gonna do was evolve. So in the 2000s, 2010s, what we got? We got in 2000s, I'll say, because in 2010s, all I started to notice was trap music. Now it's how much drugs I sell and how much drugs I do. Before it was like how much our people are dying. No. In 2010, it's how much drugs you could do, how fucked up you could get off a lean, and how many pounds you got and sell. This is what 2010 was. And Outkast said it back in '97. It's not about what you own; it's about how much you show. And now hip hop in 2023, it's evolved to be a megalomaniac of all those factors. Now we don't only see people getting drugged up and fucked up and ODing. Now we don't only see people dying and we're shooting each other and killing ourselves. Now we don't only want to dance, right? We love to dance, but what we're dancing to is kill your op music.
What 2020 brought?
We're dancing to kill your op music.
Nah, word. What 2020 brought, and what I thought I would never see is this an abundance of Nas music. When you have to make somebody who's that dedicated to rap and hip hop at that echelon, at that standpoint, to feel like he needs to come out with that
just so he can hear himself on the radio.
Amount of music. You know, not only that, maybe he's on his way out. He did a bunch of tours.
No.
I
mean, I mean that in a funny sense.
Because like me, like I've followed Nas' whole career. You know what I mean? Like I love Nas. I think Nas is my personally my favorite rapper. You know what I mean? But I know from the very beginning it was like you had to wait at least 3 to 5 years for a Nas album.
Yep.
Sometimes 7 to 8.
Now in the past 5 years we got 3.
Past 5 years we got 3.
and the Kanye album. If you go 6 years, he dropped the album with Kanye too.
Yeah.
Because he did 3 with Hit Boy and 1 with Kanye.
I know.
All right?
Nigga, he came out with 2 albums this year.
That's what I'm saying. Like he's done 4 albums in the past 5 years.
He's never done that. You know, so like either he's in his room or just feel like he's working or whatever it is.
Probably bored.
That's what we need more of.
He's probably bored.
Then we need more of other fucking ill ass rappers who are bored and come out with some albums, make music. They can sit on shit. They sit like me. That's why next year, man, I'm fucking coming out with 3 albums.
You know what that invites to? When you older people come out and you rapidy rap niggas do rapidy rap albums that are dope, you invite us to come out and play. Because now we have an opportunity to get with you. Because when you go perform, you guys are always looking for openers. You guys are always looking for people to cut. If your promoter's smart, he's going to do the right business dealings with people that got stuff coming up.
Facts.
It's hard for me and this nigga to put ourselves in the building if the whole night is trap music and fucking turn up music.
We're not going to want to put ourselves
It's hard to put ourselves, and it's not to say that we can. We've done it, but that's not our dichotomy of fans. Those fans we got to look for our fans. So in order to look for our fans, we got to coup. We got to coop together. We got to make music in these spots where that type of music is made for us to play. And when you guys come out to play, I'll take a Hove album right now. Rapping though, not no 444 shit, which was a great album. But I mean Hove. Like give me American Gangster soundtrack Hove, so he's allowed to talk about all that shit again. You know what I mean? Like give me. I'll even take a little bit of the fucking the Swiss beat in Hove.
I want to dumb it down, Kendrick.
I want to dumb it down, Kendrick.
I want to dumb it down. I want a Mad City Kendrick.
Oh man, Mad ring king king ring king king ring king king ring king. But here's my point: when you guys come out to play, you inspire us to play. Because what's gonna happen is the only reason you guys stay on top is because of money and notoriety. That fades.
We got the OGs who still doing it. Like, yo, 50 brought out Jadakiss, my nigga. Like, and 50 did about 20 seconds of that fucking Who Shot Your shit. His version. He did about 20 seconds. He didn't want to get too disrespectful. You know, obviously you gotta respect the rapper, like. But he knows that's his shit, nigga. He running New York with that song, bro. He did like 20 seconds of it real quick, shut it off, and did a regular heartbeat with 50 Cent and shit. That shit was dope, nigga. Like 50 brought out J. Cole. You know, like, yo, we need to have that happen more often. Like, you know, like
talk to him.
And doing these big ass shows, that's why I wish I get to that point one day and you guys see me. Fuck if I'm fucking 50, because I'm still gonna be when I'm 50 and I'm gonna still look probably the same, a stocky nigga who like work out and just able to rap all the time. And I'll bring out some of the illest rappers, whether you like them or not, but it's gonna keep it real to the culture. It's gonna make sure that the people, what they listen to and what they get is always deserved.
Nah, I mean, at the end of the day, that's what hip hop really came from. Like, yo, we come from not wanting the attention. We wanted to get the fuck out and be amongst our peers. Yo, it feels mad good to be in the building with rappers and shit. And then a beat comes on and then...
Yo, it feels like, even better being in the building.
Shout out to Gorilla Grooves.
Yeah, word. Yo,
see you Tuesday, bro.
Yeah, word. We'll be there. Yo, Fred once. You know what I mean? And we got to finish that shit too. Prepare for war. Yo, so it feels even better being in that building and being around those people. Even knowing, like, you don't need this to depend upon. How many skills? Yo, G, let me ask you a question because I don't know if you fucking people even know. Yo, G, what has hip hop brought you, B? How many skills has it taught you? because it didn't just teach you like how to just record people.
I didn't.
How
even-
many million things
I didn't
are
even-
you
I
able
didn't
to
even
do
think
now
about-
because of
I didn't
hip-hop?
I wasn't even gonna. I'm glad you asked me that too. I wasn't even gonna. I didn't even think about the skills. I'll be honest. I didn't even think about the skills that were handed to me. Like give me a second. My security's going crazy. I didn't think about the skills that I've obtained doing this, recording us. We just finished recording music, recording a pod now. We just shout out to Drunk Sports Talk. Even you know what I mean? Like he's leveled up on. I didn't think about the skills that were handed due to me loving hip hop so much because I didn't even my brain didn't even get that far. To answer your first question, the biggest thing that hits me the hardest, what hip hop given me is safety. Growing up, I had to grow up very alone. Because I was just besides having my friends, being able to chill, after 5, 6, 7 o'clock, they got lives too. For the most part, I stay alone, and when I was alone, what I had was music in general. And yeah, I'll admit, I listened to the Backstreet Boys and the fucking Enrique Iglesias and the Mark Anthonys and the Aerosmiths and the Elvis Presleys and the Michael Jacksons and the Donna Summers
but you just named
and
a whole bunch of people that are not hip hop. But that's what a great hip hop artist does.
But you see, I listen to all that, but it didn't do what DMX Slipping and Falling did for me. Yeah. All those songs. And all those artists that I named that created beautiful music that fucking resonate with you and you could cry sometimes in the car to it. It still did not save me the way DMX, that first album, finding hip hop as an older man, 13, 14, 15 years old with no direction in life. Yeah, what a role model, DMX, right? No, but no direction in life and no one to talk to and no one for me to feel alone in this world. And when you're growing up, the last thing you want to look to your friends, your peers, your family is weak. We're Latino men. We're taught not to be vulnerable. We're taught not to express ourselves. We're taught to suck it the fuck up and keep it fucking moving. And that thought gets a little easier when you have family around you. When you have family and people to talk to, you could be like that because they'll see what's wrong and you can speak. But when you have nobody to talk to, like I didn't, the thing that really caped me was hip hop. And when I listen to hip hop, I had to develop the happy sound of hip hop. I didn't really like hip hop didn't make me bounce the way pop music used to make me bounce. I used to rather listen to pop music. Hip hop didn't make me bounce the same. Hip hop completely just became what I needed because I needed somebody on the other end of that line with this universal language to speak to me. To talk to me like a fucking person, not like they're singing their pain away. Nah, you were talking to me. You were talking to me in a rhythm.
Sometimes yelling at you.
Sometimes yelling at me, and they're yelling at themselves when they're yelling at you. But they're yelling at you because you're listening to their song. So you're in their frequency that they just created, whatever cloud that is. When you teach, one of the oldest forms of grabbing people is speech. Yeah. They figured out how to put speech over beat. That shit is not easy. To carry a conversation and have a frequency is one of the most impossible things to do, and that creates an enamored success.
And that's one of the biggest. That's probably one of the most largest classes that are usually failed, and usually don't want to be applied to. Nobody ever wants to go speech it. Like, yo, I gotta go on the podium and I gotta do this. Like, yo, we can do that because like a lot of that shit has to go through, and you can't deny it. Confidence in yourself. Yeah. If you don't have confidence in yourself to get in front of that mic and tell it whatever you want to tell it, I don't care what you say. You say I'm trans, I'm gay, I'm smoking weed.
It don't matter.
Me and my mom just got into an argument. Yeah. Damn, my kids are yelling, but I love them. I had to change a diaper. Whatever you want to say, man. Like, who gives a fuck?
Closed mouth don't get fed.
But just go into that, and that's how they need to treat life. Like, people hold a lot of things back, and then that's when you have that scary.
And that's what hip hop did, though.
Closet anger.
That's what hip hop did, though. Because when I hear this guy talking,
imagine Eminem didn't have
I'm like,
hip-hop.
nigga, I could talk.
Imagine Eminem didn't have hip hop. Do you think Eminem would have shot up a school if he didn't have hip hop?
No, he probably overdosed.
Oh, that.
He probably overdosed because he was He comes from seeing his mom, or he caught a body and killed his mom.
Yeah.
He caught a body and killed his mom. Do I think Eminem was meant to be a carpenter? Absolutely fucking not. He was meant to be a wordsmith.
Word.
And you know what's crazy is, these people don't have to be inspirational. Yes, you got songs like "I'm Not Afraid," yeah, but they don't have to be inspirational on who they are in their character. It's the message that's delivered that has to be honored. Excuse me. There's a message there, and that, like, for me, if I didn't have hip hop, if I didn't have hip hop, in all honesty, I don't know what I would have. Everybody could work and get a job, but like, who are you? Who are you? And I could honestly say hip hop music is a part of who I am.
Yeah.
When I think about, like, you just gave me that revelation. Like, when I look at this computer and all this shit, I'm like, all this started because I just wanted to be a part of the music that I learned how to make. But could you imagine, nigga, a Gilbert, a country singer, and I'm walking around like this with an afro? You think they accept my Puerto Rican ass?
An alligator right off the grill.
You think they accept my Puerto Rican ass? You know what I mean? Like, you got to be who you are, and that's what hip-hop allowed, at least for me, that's what hip-hop allowed everybody. Yo, all cultures, every single person in the world, no matter what you are, you fucking like hip-hop. Yo,
You're welcome.
there is people in
welcome.
chairs. There's people that are simple people in chairs that can barely talk. But when you play his favorite hip-hop song, he's in the chair, yeah, enjoying that shit. That's what hip-hop does.
That's powerful.
Hip-hop has become the most fucking biggest staple in every music genre. It's everywhere. They took a movie like Barbie, and you got Ice Spice and Nicki Minaj on it. Let me ask you something. You want your daughters to look up Ice Spice or Nicki Minaj? Absolutely not.
No.
Absolutely not.
Hell
But
no.
somehow, their music is in the Barbie soundtrack. Why? Because it's fucking hip-hop. And this is the permission that hip-hop got, and that's why niggas like me and him get mad at hip-hop, because it kind of gets a little bit abusive, because at 6 in the morning, I cannot listen to something like that.
Because hip-hop is so powerful that they can dictate that.
Absolutely.
Hip-hop is so powerful. It's such a powerful genre that consumes so many people in a short period of time that they're able now to dictate what, when, where you guys want to hear it, how it's going to move the country, what type of ethnicity they want to move. If they want a Chinese rap, didn't we have a Chinese movement at one point? Like, come on, dog. Like, we all need to understand how powerful this culture is.
We do.
This is,
We do.
you know what I mean? Like, this is borderline religion.
This nigga packed out Citi Field. Packed out the Barclays. I'm sorry. Packed out the Barclays.
No 50?
Yeah. Like really think about what these artists do now.
Yeah. And I'll keep it a buck, man.
And
Like-
and it's not women.
Yo,
This is not the Drake code. This is not the
Yo,
Bad
but like
Bunny
50
code.
50, that
This
was
is not the
50 that
Aventura
was, That was
code.
50 Cent show, though. It was more. I'll keep it a buck, man. Like, yo, I don't care, man. I love 50. Yo, I saw you on FDR and then Percy met you. Fuck it.
Oh yeah, we
But
saw
I'ma
him on
give-
FDR, right?
Yeah,
In
man,
the
but-
fucking top down.
Yeah, top down Bentley, man. Like, yo, mad gangster, mad cool. But like, he even had a halfway conversation with us driving side by side.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, yo,
fucking-
he did though.
It's crazy.
Yo,
son.
shout out to you, 50.
You know what I mean?
Shout out Queens, nigga.
But like
Queens
his
get
show,
the money.
yo, his show was ill. But like, there was like 40 minutes of like straight up. I should have brought my girl to that show.
Yeah, that music.
You know what I mean? Like, yo, he didn't do I'm So Tough or Don't Push Me, Patiently Waiting. You know what I mean? Like, there's a million songs I could think of that, you know what I mean, that he could have played, but he's a businessman. He did a show that
but he
made the
knows.
majority of the people there know what they were there for.
Not only
But
that, you
just 'cause-
come back.
Just because I was one of the dudes who likes that, you know what I mean? I like
But
that.
you'll come back though. They'll come back now because his shorty, a shorty that didn't listen to 50 before, nothing like that. When that show comes up again or whatever, yo, let's go to the. Yeah, last time we went, it was good. We had it, and the dude's like, damn, there was like 40 minutes of fucking. But you know what? You right. Let's fucking go see 50.
Yeah, nah, he had some killer shit, you know what I mean? Like, but nah, it was definitely a dope ass show, man. It definitely seemed like it was last year. Busta killed it as usual, you know what I mean? Busta's crazy.
Yeah,
you know?
Busta's
But, like,
different.
When you got yo, he brought out Ace Boogie, the baby. The baby came out fucking dressed as 50. From 50 Cent, you know what the fucking
Let's
Yankee
go.
hat with the vest
Let's
and
go.
shit.
Let's
Like,
go.
yo, I was like the baby's gangster, but like,
Yo, let's
and
go.
The baby had a couple gangsters. And the baby didn't even play the song that I wanted to hear. I'm like, damn, what the fuck? I'm just 0 for 1 right now. I'm like,
He wanted to hit
So when
Suge.
Jada came out, Jada shut it down, and then 50 Cent got better. 50 Cent got better.
Of course, you're gonna
You know what
turn
I
up
mean?
after fucking kissing.
You
And
know what
that's
I mean?
and that's the thing with us with hip hop, yo. Yo, there's something to be said when there's 5 to 10 people on a fucking lineup, and we all know we ill. And after that guy comes off the
I
stage,
got
you know
Nicki
what got to
calling
do
me,
next.
son. Should I put him on?
Gonna put Nicki on that. After that, we close out.
Yeah, well, we close it out. We're gonna close it out with my cousin locked up.
Yo, shout out to Nick. This nigga's in jail. You know what I mean? He's doing his time right now.
Twix. Oh yeah, they got a new one.
If you have concerns during this call, please contact the individual's facility to communicate with them.
Twix, that's right. Just press 1.
Thank you for using Securus. You may start the conversation now.
Hey, buddy.
Yo, what's up, my guy?
What's up, Tom?
Yo, I'm in G's crib, yo, middle of podcast. I figure I'll put you on.
Yo, what up?
Yo, what's up? Who's podcast?
G, I'm in G's crib.
It's called Stop Your Shit.
Yo, G, what's up, man?
Yeah, yo, G said stop your shit, nigga. Yo, G said when you come out, he gonna be looking for you to tell you to stop your shit.
What?
Yeah, word. He said he don't care how many push-ups you do a day.
Yeah, that's crazy.
What's good though, bro? You live and direct, son.
Yeah, you live, son. Yo, you know what's crazy? You've been on like 2 podcasts since you've been locked up. I want to let you know
No,
something.
I think he's been like 3. This
Oh,
like his
3?
third or
Yo,
fourth
B.
one, yeah.
All right, 3rd or 4th. Yo, when you come out, you better make sure you ask. Yo, you better make sure you ask for your fucking get back, cause these niggas owe you money if they monetize. And you hear it?
Y'all doing it now, the pocket. Oh, all right. What's up? What's going on, free world?
Yeah, you live and direct, B. You know what I mean, son? Y'all was just telling people about the fucking party bus I'm gonna get for you when you get out. Bunch of Latino and Asian midget strippers.
Now, when you do come out, I do got some midget strippers for you. No cap.
This nigga think I'm lying, so.
Yeah, look, you thinking about it. Yo, you know that midget ass gonna look great when you come
I've been
out.
saving $1 a day since you've been away, nigga. It's gonna be a dope ass party.
Yo, and cause she's half the size, you only gotta pay her half the amount. That's the greatest.
This nigga stupid. What's good though, G? Man, just chilling, man. Just had to do this shit. You know, I'm going to Virginia Thursday to see my sister. So, you know, when I go out there, you're gonna be able to speak to baby and shit.
Oh, you gonna see baby? Well,
Yeah, I'm gonna see her for a couple days.
when you going?
I'm leaving Thursday night.
Oh, when you coming back? Sunday night?
Sunday morning.
Sunday morning?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. So that's right there. All right.
You know. So I'll be out there. I think Johnny Vet is going too, so they gotta do some shit too. But you know, I wanted to take some extra time, see my sister. I gotta do some DMV shit, but yeah, man. Yo, anything you want to tell the free world, man? While you here?
Yo, tell him something, Nick.
Yeah, don't go to jail.
Don't go to
Yeah,
jail.
that nigga's stupid.
Yo,
He said, "Don't go to jail." nigga.
that's a great fucking piece of advice for people.
That's it. Great piece of advice.
Yeah, everybody fucking DOCs.
Word out, man. Yo, other than that, man, you good? You need anything?
Nah, I'm going chilling. Nah, not right now.
Yeah, tell me when to send that over to Manny and shit.
Yeah, when you get that shit from Adam and I gotta call Adam.
Yeah, we do that. But let me let me finish out this podcast. We out of here.
Yo, later,
Yeah,
Nicky.
my G.
I'll get the phone back at 10. I'm gonna call you back at 10.
Alright, cool.
All right, boy. I love y'all, man.
Yo, love you too,
Alright, bro.
Keep your head up.
Alright, B.
All right, man. Likewise.
Alright, B.
The caller has
Shout out to fucking Nick, yo. My man's coming home extra soon, son.
Yeah, just 2 more years.
It's gonna be a lot different when Nick home. When he comes
It'll be
home.
the same exact shit, nigga. Like I can't
No,
have that nigga wild
no.
out. So,
No. I'm gonna put him in front of a camera though. He's been in jail for mad long. I'm gonna make sure that he comes out. Look, we're gonna get him a logo. Look, we're gonna get him a logo. We're gonna get him shirts, right? And then
in that way, yeah.
And we're gonna give him a podcast, and we're gonna let him tell his stories
Nah,
from
yeah.
that chair,
Do that, man.
and
Yo,
just fucking
yo,
go off.
man, yo, he's gonna be good, man. Yo, because even before he went away, man, like, yo, his whatever, like the dude he was working for before, like You know what I mean? Like, he's gonna hold him down, yo. He still sends him money all the time, man. Like, this ain't no drug shit. Like, you know what I mean? I don't want to say what company he works for, but, like, whatever company he was working for, son, I know.
Took care of him.
Like, the dude took care of him, the boss, man. Like, really does. Talks to him all the time, man. Like, yo, hopes he finds religion. Like, yo, Nicholas is he's gonna be good when he comes out, yo, my nigga. But, like, he needs that, too. Extra.
Of course.
He needs to be extra busy. You can't just
Of
be
course.
working as soon as you get out.
Of course.
You can't just you can't work and work out. You know,
Okay,
like,
of
you gotta
course.
do some other shit.
Of
Keep
course.
your mind, you know what I mean?
Nah,
Keep your mind
I'm telling you, he's
intrigued
gonna be good. I'm
Nah,
telling you.
word. Nah, I appreciate that, G. Like, let's
Nah,
get it.
nah,
We gotta
hook
put him in the right phase. You know what I
hook
mean?
that nigga up, watch, because he right there. That's a cash cow.
Word.
That's a cash cow. You know what I'm saying? I'll set him up, and it's a cash cow because people will want to hear from a person like that has actually, like, yo, reality is what sticks. You
Yeah.
know, the shit that you see that's fake, that's why these kids get rich and then they disappear after that because they don't know how to deal with their faith. You know what I'm saying? Like, reality is what sticks. So he's dealing with a real crucial time right now, been in jail. He has support of people like you helping his commissary. Like, that shit is real. It helps a person get by because without things like that, it makes things such a fucking struggle. So for him to come home, he know he's coming home to a lot of love. And I just want to make sure that he is going to be in a good situation that we all benefit from together because...
Yeah.
This is what we've been doing. We teach him.
Yeah.
We teach him. We show him. We you know what I mean? That's what we do.
And take the hustle to a new level, bro.
Well, he's gonna be like my son. We're gonna put him on every sample from now on. Yo, just straight up. Yo, but yo, I want y'all to have a good night. Stop Your Shit was in full effect today. We sat here for an hour and fucking 50 minutes with y'all.
How long has it been since I've been on Stop Your Shit, B?
Nigga, you never been on. I don't have guests. You my first guest.
Oh shit.
I don't have guests on Stop Your Shit. It's usually me. Everybody knows that. You know what I mean? This ain't
it is. That's true.
This is Stop Your Shit right here. You know what I mean? Because I want everybody to stop their shit Friday, August 18th. Make sure you look on YouTube. It'll be posted all over the gram.
Facts.
Fucking Taynor sent the video.
You already know.
Shot by, produced by fucking The Life of Scene. My man Dame. You already know the whole crew. Shout out to my nigga Quest. We in the building. Yo, you guys
check
have
his
a
YouTube
good
channel.
night.
Check mine.
Yo, word. Check
We outta
yo.
here,
Any
man.
rappers, fuck with him. He shoots good videos and he got this little phone booth thing going on that's mad original. So fuck with him before it blows up and he's charging extra to do it.
Word.
Yo, have a good night, y'all. Stay up.
Peace.
Stop your shit, I'm the shit, just give it up.